Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to talk a little more about my plushies. Last time I just showed you my plushies. Now this time I'm going to talk about them. So I'm going to start with Princess Peach. She's still pretty soft. She actually has a little thing that you can hook onto a door or a window or something. She's very soft. She has a large Nintendo tag. She's very soft. And she has a kind of like a paper sticker crown surrounded like whatever fabrics my Bob-on plush has, but it's paper sticker shininess. So that plush is done, and then here's my pink Yoshi. She's in running position, and she has kind of a rip there, kind of a rip right here, small. And she used to have one of those things that Peach has, like one of those little suction cups, but I cut it off because I didn't like it. There's not much about this plush, except for the small arms. And that outline around her eyes. Now for my Koopa. I got this one for Christmas a couple years back. And his tail is like screwed up because it always sticks inwards instead of out like a Koopa. And his head's all shaky and stuff. He has an outline around his eyes too. He's kind of an old plush. He's been worn through a lot. See, Princess Peach is like super soft and fabricy. And he's just a rough kind of little Koopa guy. There's not much to talk about him. Then here's my Toad. My first Toad. He's pretty soft. He's cool. Toad, he's big squishy head. Bean in his butt or something. Really small shoes. Incredibly small arms. Not much to talk about him. Except for he's kind of a rip back there. You can see a little piece of fabric coming out. Now for my blue Yoshi plush. This plush is pretty cool. Got this at Toys R Us. Just about almost a year ago. Or like around the day where I made my Mario plush collection video. And I chopped off his tag because I didn't want it there. It's a pretty nice plush. Very soft. Nice and blue. And his shell is kind of being worn. I mean, his like seat red part is kind of worn through. But that's okay. Now I'm going to my giant green Yoshi. I got this one at Toys R Us as well, when they didn't really have much of these Yoshis there. But I got this one, pretty cheap price, only $12. I don't know why I didn't chop his tag off. He's been worn through like the Koopa plush, except for his nose and his head. It has an outline around his eyes. And kind of a weird nose job. It just looks like, I don't know what his nose is. But pretty cool plush. Just has that string coming out. Now for my Mario. His hat can come off. But when I did cut it off, I cut his head. Damn. That kind of made me mad at myself. But it's a pretty cool plush. I got this for my 12th birthday. Chopped off his tag. And his cool little kind of shiny sewed part, like Bowser's eyes and his own eyes. Kind of a cool mustache. He's a bit worn through, but he's cool. His tag, those little armpits. Those little buttons are like right there, are the same as this fabric here. Which is cool. Just so sad that I ripped his head. So I always keep his hat on. Luigi! Yes, he's Luigi. Yeah, you can take his hat off too, but I chopped it off and there's just this little green bit here. It's not so bad. It's kind of hard to get his hat back on. Technical difficulties. There. Nothing wrong with the plush. He's just all shaky and just tag there. He's generally a lot skinnier than Mario. A lot skinnier. He's been worn through too since he's my first plush. Next to that Yoshi, he's one of my firsties. There's nothing wrong with him. He has a worn through mustache though. Now for my yellow Yoshi. He's been so worn through that he's like going like that Koopa, Green Yoshi, and Luigi combined, how old he is. And he has a rip in his neck, which is kind of stupid. It's pretty worn through, as you can see. Nice little eyes, except for that weird eye job there. His shell, the white around his shell is like a little too overboard. Still a pretty cool plush. He has kind of a rip back there too. Pretty nice plush. Kind of a little thing here. Very, like, not so thick of a headpiece, unlike this little dinosaur part. Judging by these two, this one's like thin, and then this one's like thick and round, and this one's thin and spiky. Now for my Bob-omb plush. This guy's a little big. Pretty big, actually. And what's really cool about him is that he has these little shoes here that are just the same quality as Takuni Luigi. And he's incredibly soft. Gone with Princess Peach and Takuni Luigi. And this thing just looks like it can rip it off in a second. So I don't really like to touch that too much. And like I said in one of my videos already, there's that weird little piece there. Last time it was too dark to see, but hope you can see now. But look, it actually burnt with like glue on top of it or something. It's kind of weird. There's not much to talk about him. He just has a nice little blue thing up here and just all around pretty much. Now for my baby Yoshi. He has a cut throat here too. Baby Yoshi. I have a black one around here somewhere, but I don't feel like looking for it. It's all ripped. Super long arms. Probably longer than those arms on a baby Yoshi. And it's just like this quality of his little spikes back here, but they're just rounded and smaller. So there's not much to talk about him. He's just a big light thing. There's a rip there too, and a rip on his neck, and then he's pretty worn through plush. I got him a couple of years ago, about 1 year ago. There's his little. These things have been worn out a lot. You can see the dust and stuff on it. And the little seat part there is just a little too small. And then my friend's Luigi, still didn't get back to him for some stupid reason. Is a little worn through. His hat can come off as well, but I'm not going to take it off because you already saw my Luigi's hat off. And he's a pretty worn through plush. There's nothing wrong with him, except for he still has his tag. And he's a pretty cool plush. He was from one of our first videos, but Zach chopped his hat off because I got the hat thing from Super Mario Logan. Just decided to take it off, but instead of only chopping off the front part, I chopped off the whole thing, which is kind of stupid. So there's not much to talk about him. And then here comes Yellow Yoshi. I want him around my third plushies. His little seat there is just a little worn out. It's pretty soft plush around the head. His stomach he has no rips or anything, which is good. It's still a pretty good plush, it's just that he's a little dirty and he still has that weird nose job there, like where it kind of looks square when you just get it. Like this Yoshi is kind of a weird hexagonish shape for his nose, like which is weird. But he's a little worn through. And green shoes, very nice. I like the little details on his little hands here that you can actually see the fingers. This little headpiece is fine. He doesn't have an outline around his eyes, or in between his eyes, which is kind of strange. Here's Donkey Kong, just like my friends, but smaller. The only problem with him is these weird strings coming off his fists. Those I don't like. I should cut them off soon. He has a nice little paper sticker DK sign on his thigh. He has a little red part around his neck. He's a pretty cool plush. I got him from my friend for my birthday one time, as well as Boo and Petey's over there, as well as Boo and stuff. And it's kind of a cool plush. I actually really love him. He's a cool plush. And I like it how small his tag is. That's awesome. I love small plush tags. Crazy little mouth job though, because like these things might flip sometimes, and it looks like it looks so weird. But he's a cool plush. I like it how my friend gave it to me for my birthday, but it doesn't have a rip there. Takuni Luigi, one of my biggest plushies, next to Bowser and maybe my shell plush. But Takuni Luigi, he's a little big, so I'm gonna zoom out or pull the camera out, and he's like, I gotta talk about him a little more than any other plushie because he has like these weird. You hear that? It's a paper sticker. Here it's like all smooth, like. See, hear that? It's like that, and here on the outside of his foot, it's like it's nothing. He has that on both feet. He has that around his ears too. It's all paper sticker stuff. See how weird it is? Paper sticker ears. He has a pretty cool like softness to him. He has the kind of same little fabrics that the Ball-On plush has, and maybe these plushies have too. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of feels the same. His tail has a rip, kind of a little string coming out of it, which is weird. Kind of a cool detail, except for that weird blump there. It's like, instead of a round tail, it's like, smooth, 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 and then all of a sudden, whooging, kink right there. There's kink. There's lots more to talk about for this guy, and he has like just the same kind of articulation on these guys' eyebrows on Luigi, the Takuni Luigi, and the same kind of eyes, but the mustaches. Gotta compare them. See, this Luigi's mustache is like sewed in. This one's like, this is like fuzzy and stuff. This is the fuzzy mustache, and this is the normal mustache. Fuzzy, normal. Fuzzy, normal. But the fuzzy mustache is cool. I was just new with the plush, and I wasn't really suspecting it to be that, but it's pretty cool now. Huge nose. Little cap there. He has a really small tag. There he is. And then here's Petey Piranha. He has lots of paper sticker on him, and he has the paper stickers underwear on, like that weird little stuff, the dots there on his pants. And he has the worn through teeth, and then here's all the paper sticker petals of Petey, and he has like weird little leaves for arms, and they're kind of worn through. They feel just like the shell plush right here. A little worn through a bit. Got him for my birthday as well. My 11th, I think. I don't know. But he's pretty cool. He just has teeth that have like this carpet stuff on it. Like my carpets sometimes get cruddy and messy, and his teeth just grab right to it. Yeah, he's pretty cool plush. There are no rips in him, no flaws, just a small tag and little. No, there's no string hanging off there. Pretty cool plush. Nicely made. It's Bowser Jr. He actually finally found it under my couch. It was actually just long lost under my couch. It's paper sticker stuff, kind of shiny. His eyebrows. This is like just as good as quality as this Luigi, if you were new. That Luigi's old. My friend's Luigi. That's my friend's Luigi. And this is 14 minutes long. And there's kind of a little flaw here. It's just a thing there. Worn through shell. Cool bib thing that you can actually put around over his mouth, actually. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. And for the last 3 plushies, Boo! No flaws on him except for a rip in his side. I hope some of you noticed that on my Mario plush collection video. You could, like, when I put him down, you're like, boo, and then all of a sudden, bam. That. He has the same kind of teeth as Petey. Same kind of tongue as Petey's skin. Same kind of, like, fuzziness as Princess Peach. Small tag. And his tail is kind of, like, crumpled and weird, and